Understanding narcissism is key to recognizing its impact on relationships and behavior. Narcissism can deeply affect how individuals interact with others, often leading to strained relationships and misunderstandings. By understanding the nuances of narcissism, we can better navigate these complex dynamics. Narcissism is a personality trait that involves a strong sense of self-importance. This trait can manifest in various ways, from an inflated ego to an excessive need for validation. People with high levels of narcissism often see themselves as superior to others. People high in narcissism often crave admiration and lack empathy for others. They may go to great lengths to receive praise and recognition, sometimes at the expense of those around them. This lack of empathy can make it difficult for them to form genuine connections. They believe they are special and deserve special treatment. This sense of entitlement can lead to behaviors that are inconsiderate or even exploitative. They often expect others to cater to their needs without reciprocating. Narcissism exists on a spectrum. This means that while some individuals may exhibit extreme narcissistic traits, others may only show mild tendencies. Understanding this spectrum helps in identifying and addressing narcissistic behaviors appropriately. This means some people are more narcissistic than others. It's important to recognize that not all narcissistic traits are inherently negative. Some can drive ambition and success. However, when these traits become excessive, they can be harmful. While we often think of narcissists as arrogant and selfish, there are different ways narcissism can show up. It can be more subtle, such as seeking validation through social media, or always needing to be the center of attention in conversations. Two main types are agentic narcissism and communal narcissism. Agentic narcissism is characterized by a focus on individual achievements and personal success, while communal narcissism involves a desire to be seen as helpful and altruistic, often for self-serving reasons. Agentic narcissists are driven by a need for achievement and power. They want to be seen as the best and most competent. These individuals are focused on their own goals and often disregard the needs of others. They may brag about their accomplishments or exaggerate their abilities. Agentic narcissists are often charming and charismatic. They use these traits to get ahead. They are less concerned with appearing warm or caring. Imagine a colleague who constantly interrupts in meetings to boast about their work. They take credit for others' ideas and belittle those they see as competition. This person thrives on individual recognition and rarely acknowledges the contributions of others. This is an example of agentic narcissism in action. Another example is a friend who constantly steers conversations towards their own achievements. They dominate the conversation and seem uninterested in hearing about your experiences. Their need to be the center of attention reflects their agentic narcissism. Communal narcissism, the helper. This type of narcissist is often seen in social settings, where they thrive on the admiration of others. Communal narcissists also crave admiration. They are not just content with being liked, they need to be adored and revered by their peers. However, they seek it by appearing helpful and caring. They often take on roles that allow them to be seen as indispensable, the go-to person in times of need. They want to be seen as selfless and devoted to others. Their actions are meticulously crafted to ensure they are perceived as the ultimate altruist. These individuals may volunteer excessively or go out of their way to do favors. They often immerse themselves in community projects, always ready to lend a hand. They often present themselves as the perfect friend, partner, or family member. Their relationships are carefully managed to ensure they are always in the spotlight. However, their actions are often driven by a desire for recognition and praise. They thrive on the validation they receive from others, which fuels their sense of self-worth. They expect others to acknowledge their sacrifices and may become angry or resentful if they feel unappreciated. This need for constant validation can strain their relationships, leading to conflicts and misunderstandings. Communal narcissism in action. Consider a friend who constantly offers unsolicited advice and help. They seem to always know what's best for everyone else and are quick to share their opinions, even when no one asks for them. This behavior can be overwhelming and often leaves others feeling unheard or undervalued. They dominate conversations with stories of their good deeds and self-sacrifice. Whether it's about the time they volunteered at a local shelter or how they helped a friend in need, their tales are endless. They often interrupt others to bring the focus back to their own experiences and achievements. They may appear kind and caring on the surface. Their actions at first glance seem genuinely altruistic and selfless. They are the first to offer a helping hand and are always present in community events, ready to assist. However, their actions often stem from a desire to be admired for their generosity and compassion. They thrive on the praise and recognition they receive from others. This need for validation drives much of their behavior, making their acts of kindness feel somewhat performative. This is a hallmark of communal narcissism. The communal narcissist's primary goal is to be seen as the most caring and selfless person in the room. They derive their self-worth from the admiration and approval of others. Another example is a family member who constantly reminds everyone of the sacrifices they make. They frequently bring up the things they've done for the family, ensuring that their efforts are always at the forefront of everyone's mind. They guilt-trip others into appreciating their efforts and become upset if they feel their contributions are overlooked. This behavior can create a tense and uncomfortable atmosphere, as others may feel pressure to constantly acknowledge and praise them. This desire for recognition, even in the context of caregiving, reflects their communal narcissism. They may take on caregiving roles not solely out of genuine concern, but also to receive accolades and validation from those around them. This constant need for external validation can strain relationships and create an environment where their true intentions are questioned.